My mother's possessed, and I'm not saying it glibly, like her one eye is like solid black, just for the my minute whiteness. And I saw it last night. I was playing the Demon Slayer frequency, and I noticed it turned around to me. It was the eye wasn't full yet, but it was like it was black and it had that stare, no slit. It was black and had that but it had that reptilian stare. It did not like that Demon Slayer frequency. I know my dad didn't understand. We thought it was just her with noise disturbing her, but that's the thing. When your parents just ain't gonna let you have nothing. Ain't gonna let you have no truth. I'm gonna bitch up all truth. Gonna pray for you, Prey, for you for 5 years. You finally get here. Ain't listen to a damn thing since you've been born, huh? Ain't listen to a damn thing since you've been born. ain't listen to anything besides, everything he's operating on before you were born. As he's telling my mother, like, don't talk to your mother. Talk to Father Jesus. Also, now Jesus is the Father. She's screaming. If you talk 2 hours straight, screaming out for her mother. That's the problem. Before Christianity, we knew to speak to our ancestors. But in short, like, I was do I need to put on some lipstick? Do I need to put on some lipstick before I go there? Because everyone needs to know my sexuality. The problem is serious. Everyone needs to know, like, what I do naked, or should I, like, what is the thing you do for celibacy? Yeah. So I don't know, 13 to 15 years. I don't even. You start counting. It wasn't intentional, but like it ain't just meet my soul, but it's like once you like learn sex is sacred energy exchange, well, that's it. Even if it don't matter. It's like, you're not gonna be used like meat, and you're not gonna use anyone else like meat. You didn't know that before, and not that you did before at all. But like, so I'm just saying. So I need to put on lipstick first, right? Because this is because that keeps our children out of landfills and our sisters, right? Okay, yeah, and you know what I'm saying, and that keeps our women from being raped. I shut. Even when know about me, like I don't know how Native I am. I just know, like, I know when I heard that 33% of our women were raped, I shut down for the weekend. I couldn't believe it. I could not fucking believe it. And I'm talking about, it just, I shut down for the weekend. So I don't know how Native or non-Native I am. Don't really care. Cause like I said, I know it's, I've always known something I knew as a child. This ain't home. But like, you need like, if you think I ain't, if I'm channeling body, it's going to be my great grandmother. It's going to be my full-blooded Native great grandmother, and I ain't going to know I'm doing it. So like, anyone with, you start, you might not want to stop assuming me and my great brother and I aren't one, or maybe she don't give a fuck about me at all. That's the thing. You can't verify these things. All truth can't be graphed and charted because truth is a frequency. Okay. But I'm just saying, throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because someone wants to think like, mixing, it's like, I've been noticing, like, you notice these patterns and they just want you to ignore them. Like, what the my sister one's calling us. She said it's all an act. Where'd this list come from? What is this completely artificial list that is neither feminine nor masculine? Where the fuck did that come from? And then when you incorporate, then every time you come on this artificial lips, you're talking about blue states. Natives don't do politics. We don't petition demons. This government isn't allowed here. We're not petitioning them shit. We tell them what they're going to do, or they're going to have their ass handed to them. And it's going to be by the elements, I'm sure. How else do you get your ass handed to you? That's the prophecy. Green and luscious path, or the whole earth surface. The whole earth. Okay? So it's not that complicated. So, you want to take, saying, you want to pose as Native, and you think you get to like do what the fuck you want, mix agendas, and then come up and like, excuse me, like, huh? It's like I'm less Native or something. You better check. No, I ain't gonna say that because you're a woman. No, you know what I'm saying? But it gets old. That dude is the most artificial personality I've probably ever seen in my damn life. And he can't do a fucking video without saying blue states. Okay? Biden's on the TV. Black eyes. And when you notice the black eyes, the entity starts hiding. He starts turning. How many Biden, every time I don't watch TV unless I'm at my parents. And I stay up here sometimes to save gas because it's a long drive home from where I work is, up here close to my parents. So I do it every once in a while, day 2 and 83, and if they can pass any day, my mother's also right now. And you know what I'm saying? So you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what the fuck I'm goddamn saying? I ain't talking to any particular individual, but, you understand? Does anyone understand any goddamn fucking thing? We ain't being pigeonholed into no word is going to capture and fucking enslave us and box us in. We don't care about terms. Life isn't terms. There are no numbers or sequences. There's no sacred geometry. That's part of the Metatronic overlay. So, because this is how I end this. Because even like the last native thing I got from this person is complete error. It has a native male, which I didn't see, but I'm sure he's no darker hair and longer hair than the Seventh Fire Messenger. I'm sure he's no more native looking, but I'm sure he's just as native looking as the Seventh Fire Messenger. I can tell by his voice. I'm talking about how, like, nature is like, like, basically, nature don't give a fuck about, and basically, nature don't give a fuck about you. Like, nature is cruel and harsh and has one law and all this. And like, no, that's not the case at all. That's Darwinism. That's what the colonizers made you want to think, because they cut down all the trees, including the silicon trees. Colonization is universal in the Greater Dome. Colonization isn't limited to Turtle Island. Okay? But on Earth, that's, but I'm on Turtle Island. And I could have been helping my people here instead of the third world in Africa. And them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The cognitive distance is insane. The cognitive distance of Africa is inconceivable. Still to date, Candace Owens is the only person I heard address that their own capture and sold them for as little as a bottle of gin or jewelry, a bracelet. Okay? For as little as that. A person! Entire life. Property. Never address it. Giving Putin goddamn thumbs up! Fucking goddamn genocide, homicidal, goddamn obvious reptilian lunatic. Give him a thumbs up because he's giving Africa, 6 African countries some rice. So it's okay to mass murder an entire people. Is that the way things go? Is that the way we work? Is that okay? So it's okay. So you can be so it's okay if you're a demon as long as you hand Africans some rice. Because the old world owes us. No, it doesn't. Africa owes the East. Africa owes the indigenous of the East. America does not exist. That's European invasion. America is a spell. Okay? So I'm saying, so no. The natives of Turtle Island do not know Africa shit. Their ass was rescued and saved, and then they form an NAACP that doesn't even include them.